Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, good afternoon. I think you guys are connecting yet. Good afternoon, y'all. How's it doing? Yeah. I changed this headphone because it's about to. Uh, it almost doesn't have battery. One little second. Jesus.
Oh, much better. I need to wear it this whole day. I don't know if you guys, maybe Zadora can understand me, but it's not that comfortable sometimes to use these headphones. Jesus Christ. All right, so, all right, since I'm talking about Isadora, hello, Isadora. I don't know if I,
Hello. Today
hello,
is my first day here.
on TNT or in on my meeting?
No, how can here all
Here?
the meetings? Yes.
Awesome, great, welcome aboard. And how did you know about TNT?
Actually, I was seeing my messages in WhatsApp for myself. Do you know the notes that I sent to me? And I found this that one day in the past I sent to me about this. I don't remember who sent to me, and I entered to know, and now I'm here. But I
Great,
don't remember
awesome.
who sent to me.
Great, awesome. So I hope you enjoy it. Where are you from?
I'm from Pedreira. It's a small city near Campinas.
Oh, in Campinas. All right, good. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
And I can see George Eto. Hello, good afternoon. Can you listen?
Hello, good afternoon.
Hey, is that the
Hello,
first time?
Victor.
Oh, I don't know if I
Yes,
know.
it
I'm
is.
sorry. It is? Oh, okay. It's because I have a terrible memory. The guys who are here for a long time, they know this already. So, how did you know about TNT?
I have a Mexican friend, and he told me that there is this site, Aprendi,
Mm-hmm.
but he told me about the French version, and the French I'm struggling a little bit, so I was more into the
Do you
English
speak
version,
you speak
and
French?
a little bit. As I said before, I'm struggling.
Beaucoup. No, I don't know. I don't know anything of French. I'm sorry. I probably am. It's a shame right now. Okay, great.
Probably you know like the same that I know, so don't worry about it.
Where are you from, Brazil?
I'm from São Paulo.
Oh, okay, great.
What
So welcome
what
aboard. Hope you
about you?
enjoy.
Where do you speak?
Oh, you're gonna know this in 1 second. You're gonna know it. 1 second. I will introduce myself. Let me just.
Sorry.
Okay,
I don't know
a
how
little mystery
how
yet.
the okay.
All right, thank you. I hope you enjoy it. Is there anyone here else for the first time on TNT? So that I know. Anyone for the first time besides George and Isadora? No? All right. So I think I can continue then. So guys, let me see it. Since it is the first time of some of you here, I must explain a little bit more, but not too much to take a lot of your time. Let me just tell you guys that TNT is a e-apprentice free project, right? It's open for everyone in the world. But you're mostly gonna find people from Brazil in here. It's for free. It's open from Monday to Saturday. You have minutes not just of English, but you have French. You have, I think, you have Italian. You have German. You have a lot of language. You have other kinds of knowledge, such as meditation and so on. You can check it out on our website, talkandtalk.com. I think it's a little bit different, but I'm gonna send it in the end of this meeting. So let's see. As you can see, we are in the main room now. We have 11 people here. as you guys can imagine, we cannot have a so productive conversation right here. So I will split you guys in small rooms. Probably I'm just gonna split us today in 2 rooms because we don't have too many people, because so that we can have like 5 people in a room and another 6 probably. Yeah, I can imagine. In this breakout room that we're gonna have this conversation up to 5 and 50. Yeah, 10 to 6. And I would like you guys to present yourself. As George asked me, I just would like you guys to tell a little bit about who you are, like your name, your age, where you're from, Brazil. For example, for those who don't know me, hello, good afternoon again. My name is Vitor. I am 20 years old. I'm from Salvador, in Bahia, in Brazil, and I'm sharing the questions on the chat. That's why I'm stopping a little bit. Um, I am a chemical technician. I study language at college. I study Portuguese and English. What else? I am here in TNT since March last year, but I've been hosting since August. What else could I say? I don't know. I love Harry Potter. A lot of people know this already. Oh, yeah. I think you guys can see the questions on the chat. Yeah. Thank you, Zadora. So I'd like you guys to present yourself. Tell me a little bit about you. And after that, please choose a leader. A leader is just a person who's gonna ask the questions that I've just sent. But this is just a guide, okay? You guys can ask any other question that you might want. It's just something to guide your conversation, all right? And if you guys need my help somehow, you guys click on the help button that's on your screen. And particularly, I'm gonna say this right now because as you guys may be on the Telegram group or following us on Instagram and so on, we have this week. It's a thematic week. We are talking mostly about politicians, not politicians, about politics in general. And as you guys can imagine, it's not an easy topic to talk about. Not just because it's polemic, but also because we don't usually don't have so much vocabulary, not even Portuguese sometimes, to talk about it. So I do ask you guys a little bit of effort. You guys can take your time, breathe, okay? And that's something very important. This is not a class, okay? We are not here to judge your English level. You guys can talk as much as you want, as much as you can. If you speak too much, try to be a little bit more concise. If you don't speak too much, don't feel so much confident, take your time, breathe deep, and just talk. And please, I'm gonna stress this right now. I ask you guys to be very polite today, to be very respectful with each other. I don't know your political view here, but I want you guys to know that there are other political views, and all the political views must be respected. Okay, and I'm the host here, so if you guys don't, if some of you maybe don't behave as it should in a to have a health conversation, I will need to ask you guys, ask one of you to leave because this is not the proper way to behave in this conversation. Okay, so tough talk. I already said. You're gonna receive a warning on your screen when we're about to finish this meeting up to 5 and 50. But don't get out of Zoom. We are gonna come back to the main room to tell how was the conversation. Actually, let me just see. Okay, I think I can do this. Yeah, I can handle this. All right. Because we don't have so many people. Let me just think. Then we have 4 more besides me. Okay, that's all right. I will do just one breakout room. Um, Let me see. I'm doing the rooms now. That's why I am. Let's see. We have these and you have these. This one's gonna, one of the rooms is gonna be with me. It's gonna be this one. This one's gonna be on the number 1. Let's see, I think that's it. Yep, this is gonna be with me. So accept the invitation that's gonna appear on your screen if you are going to the room number 1. And have fun, work hard, see ya, and remember, be respectful, polite, and if you need my help, I'm here, always. Accept the invitation. See you. if you didn't receive an invitation, so it's gonna be you're gonna be here with me. So let's see it. Did I say it all? I think so. I shared. I didn't say about the article, but that's all right. I say it later. So who's gonna be with me? I think it is Amanda, Isadora, George, and Wesley, right? Yeah. Leticia, can you listen to me? Hello, are you there? Earth to Leticia? No? All right. Oh, let me see it. Hello. Don't you have your a microphone? I don't know. If you're here just to listen, that's all right. I'm just asking, so that I know if something's happening. So I sent you an invitation to go to the room number 1. Would you like to join them? They are waiting for you right now. Maybe if you are on your cell phone, you can click on the participants button and go there. All right. So in the meanwhile, let me continue. So we are gonna talk about this topic about politicians and public opinion, right? It's a topic which is related to if politicians should shape or should politicians like follow the political opinion. There is a limit to it, and so on. So I'd like to ask you guys most about it. And let's go to the question number 1. Just one little second. I will just do one thing. Okay. The question number. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry, completely forgot it. Let's go over the presentation. So, Isadora, could you please? You said a little bit about yourself. Could you please say a little bit more?
Yes. My name is Zadora. I'm 26 years old. Nowadays, I'm living in Pedreira. That is a small city next to Campinas. Before pandemic, I was living in São Carlos because I studied there. But now every class is online, so I come back to my parents' home. I'm environmental engineering student, and I like to play basketball, but there is a long time that I don't know what is this because the pandemic. I think it's this.
Oh, I see. I like swimming, but there is such long time I don't swim. Oh gosh.
Yes, sad.
Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed it. So, Georgia, I can see you there. You said a little bit also about you. Could you please tell us a little bit more? I don't know.
Of course, I can. Hi, guys. My name is George. I am 20 years old. I live in São Paulo. I was born here, and I live here right now. I study law at college. I'm in the middle of the course. I like to speak new language. I like to learn language, maybe more than law, but it's really good to be with you, and I really loved the topic that we are going to talk about.
All right, great. So you are one of those who like to talk about politics. That's great, actually. I think everyone should, but all right. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed it. And let's move on to Amanda. Can you listen to me?
Yes. Hi guys, my name is Amanda. I'm 30 years old and I live in São Paulo and I love to learn language and is this. Thank you.
Great, welcome aboard. Leticia, you didn't say something. Are you there? If you are, please chat us so that we can know it. I don't know. Are you here just to listen? I don't know if. Oh, you you turn on your microphone. You are muted. I don't know if you know that.
Hi,
Hello.
hello. My name is Letícia. I am living in São Paulo.
Oh,
I am in geologist, sou geóloga. I love I love dance.
oh.
Is this
What do you dance?
forró?
Oh, okay, great. That's great. I mean, I'm not the dancing kind of guy, but I love seeing. I love seeing on the screen at least. So, is that the first time here?
Yes.
Yeah, is the very first time in TNT?
Isso, yes, vou falar um pouquinho português, daqui a pouco eu volto para o
Sure,
inglês,
sure.
tá? Então eu falo muito pouco inglês, aí eu descobri a
Alright,
plataforma esses dias, achei
alright.
bem interessante, porque eu estou estudando inglês por conta. Como eu disse, eu
Uhum.
sou geóloga, eu morava em Rio Claro, agora voltei a morar em São Paulo porque eu estou trabalhando aqui,
I
e
see.
aí estou estudando gramática por conta e decidi também tentar iniciar a conversação, né, seja online ou
Sure. Yes,
presencialmente, né? Presencialmente agora não
yes.
dá por conta da pandemia, né? Mas
Alright.
é isso, aí eu vou tentar perder o medo de falar um pouco inglês e nas
Yeah,
tentativas a gente vai se encontrando, né?
you are doing great. You are doing great coming here. If I speak slowly English, do you understand? If I speak
Yeah,
slowly, yeah. All right, great. Just so that I know if I can keep on English. So great that you are doing this. Believe me, you are going to improve a lot if you continue coming to the meetings. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to speak a little bit during the questions, we would like to have you in the conversation. So great. And let's just we click hello Alex. Good afternoon.
Hello, hello.
So could you please introduce yourself? I know you already, but the guys maybe not.
Okay, hello. My name is Alex Toledo. I'm from Colombia. I am a musician. I live in Bogota, and I am here to improve my English.
Great, awesome. And you are doing great. Well, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed this meeting. So, as I said, we are talking about politics today. So, I'm asking everyone again to be quite polite and respectful with any political view that you might have or anyone else. And we are talking about the politicians and the public opinion. Should politicians shape the public opinion or should they follow the public opinion? Or there is a limit, I don't know, a balance. So question number one, I will say that again. It's do you avoid talking about politics? Do you think Brazilians or people from your country are educated properly to talk about this, to talk about politics? And is that a problem? And so on. I'd like to start with Isadora.
Well, in the past, I used to avoid discuss about this, but nowadays I actually discuss more than normal because I think we are passing for a change, so it's very important to discuss about this.
I see.
But I think that Brazilian people, including me, of course, we don't have properly education to talk about this because we don't know what the each person do have to do, like we don't know all the things is the president problems or major problems. We actually don't know who is the responsible for each thing, so it's hard to discuss about this. I think we try, but we don't, how can I say, mm, I forgot the word. We don't oh yeah, well, we don't know who do each type of thing, like who make the laws. We don't know who approved this, so of course include me, I don't know this type of thing, and
I
I
see.
think it should be better if we have a class at school about politics. I think would be
Yeah.
better.
And you're going to discuss about it today. So thank you for your contribution. So let me ask you, Alex, what do you think about this? Do you think people from your country they are educated to talk about politics and so on? You are frozen to me. I don't know if you can listen. Can you listen to me? Maybe not. Well, while if you can listen, you can put on the chat. And while your connection is coming back, let me move on to George. What do you think about this?
I really like these topics. I'm like a politic person, but
Oh,
sometimes I really avoid that because people are really, I don't know, maybe too tensions in this moment of that our country that our country is facing. I think we are really, I don't know, kind of nervous to talk about politicians
I
and
see.
politics. So I really like to discuss politics with people that are kind of moderate, that doesn't feel that passion about someone or some political party. And I really like to, I don't know, analyze the situation, not the people, or maybe be a person outside of this fight and just like enjoy the, I don't know, talking about it and criticize all the people possible. So I really like this topic, and I think we don't know a lot. I know because I studied law, but people who pass through the high school, for example, they don't know, they don't mean the things about constitutional law, about what about every part of our legislation process. And sometimes they, I don't know, they made their opinion based on something that they misunderstood, you know. So I think everybody should have um opinion, but sometimes I really need to know what we are talking about.
Oh my god.
Que, pas que passou? Gente, falei alguma coisa demais? Ou ele vai voltar? Peraí. Tem que espelhar aqui no computador. Só um minutinho.
Hello, Jesus Christ, what happened? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
It's
I
because
thought
you are changing the
I thought
background.
you did something wrong. I thought I did something wrong.
No, I think the internet was like a little bit unstable for 1 second, but okay, I'm back. Let's continue. I'm
A lot
sorry.
of
So
background changes.
yeah, I cheated once just to try it because I'm quite getting addicted to it. But all right, I'm sorry for that. So let's continue. So I think George finished it. Yeah, yep, your answer. All right. So let me move on, if I may, to Amanda. Uh, Amanda, I think I didn't ask you, right?
Yeah. I didn't like to talk about politics, and when there are some people around me, I prefer avoid to talk about this because there are people don't respect your opinion. It's very complicated, and I prefer don't discuss about this. And unfortunately, don't have educated properly to discuss and this in Brazil because I think it's very necessary you study this in the school and you as add the knowledge about this and you feel more confident to talk and I think this.
Yeah, that would be a good solution for it, in my opinion, also. So thank you. Leticia, would you like to try to speak a little bit? What do you think about Brazilians' politics? Are we good at talking about politics? I don't know. Do you understand?
A little more. I am listening.
Mm-hmm. Do you think
Uh,
do you think Brazilians like talking about politics?
I think not.
No? Do you like?
No, I
No?
like.
Oh, you
I
like.
like
You
more.
like. I see it. And your friends, do you and your friends talk about together?
Hum, como é que eu falo? Deixa eu- Ah, they like speak.
Mm-hmm.
They like speak politics.
I see. They like talking. Yeah. And are they like polite, like educated to talk about politics? I don't know.
I don't understand.
Your friends, are they polite, educated, or are they angry when they talk about politics, about politicians? Do you understand?
No, no.
No? I'm saying like educated, polite means educados. Are they educated? Are they polite when talk about politics? Quando eles falam sobre política, when they talk about politics.
Eu ainda não entendi.
Eles são educados, eles falam de uma forma assim, de uma forma educada entre si quando falam sobre política. When they
Yes,
talk about
yes,
politics. Yeah,
yes.
I see. Okay then. So thank you. That's it. Calm down. Breathe. Breathe. So let's move on to the second question. What do you think about the current connection between political parties and the voters? Today, are the politicians out of touch with society, like disconnected with society? And why? I'd like to ask you, Amanda, what do you think about it?
So I don't know, but in my opinion, I think it's a little bit unnecessary because there are more things that you need to invest, and for example, healthy education, a lot of things that the people say and the people know. Sorry,
I
and
see.
mm, I think it's this because I don't know I don't know to talk more because I don't like too much to talk about politics, but that's okay.
Do you
Thank you.
think in Brazil politicians are connected to the people?
Mm, I think so because um, the people need and they know your I don't know, I forget the name. Seus candidatas,
Your your candidates, yeah, candidates.
yeah, candidates,
Uh-huh.
and it's
Candidates.
necessary you have you know about more this, and they have one, I don't know, one good votes, I think.
Yeah, a good vote. Yeah, I see. Yeah, it makes sense. So, Isadora, what do you think about it?
I don't know if I have a opinion about this, but I think they are more connected with voters when they need the vote, and
I see.
after they do what is better for them.
Yeah, this is something that people usually say, and sometimes that's proven to be right. Yeah. And Georgie?
I think they are really connected every time, every day, every second they can with their voters because there is a saying here in Brazil that when an election finishes, the other one begins. So we are we are in 2021, and we are already talking about the elections of 2022. So the possible candidates, we don't know who are going to be the candidates, but they are really connected and showing that they are, updated about the problems of our country, and that they are there, and we need to know they are there. And because when the next election begins, they want our vote. So I think they are connected every time. I think that the elections are like, how can I say that? Sorry, are decided about this interaction between the candidates and their voters.
I see. That's interesting what he said. I think that it makes very sense what he said, like that they, at least they should, right, be not necessarily worried, but they should have a future vision, because what they do today is going to reflect on how people are going to look at them in 2 years, in 4 years time, you know? So I think that it makes sense, and at least in my point of view, I think they should. I'm not saying that they do so. In my opinion, not of all of them do so, but I think that this what you said makes a lot of sense. So, Leticia, do you think that politicians in Brazil are connected to the people, to Brazilians, or not? Do you understand?
Yes. I think a connection is bad. Os políticos se contact with society only in times of eleição.
The election.
I not very flexible.
Flexible.
Flexible em relação a to politics. I have a firm political position. Apesar de I have already changed my political position, but not my ideology.
I see. I understand it. So, do you think that politicians are yeah, I understand it. Very good. That's always a great answer. Thank you for saying this. So, let's move on to another question. How flexible are you in terms of your political views? Have you ever changed your position on any political matter, and why? I'd like to start with George.
Ai, caramba. I think I have a strong and firm political view.
I see.
But I think I can change because of the situation.
Sure.
I have my political view, but for example, in the last elections, I voted for a candidate that didn't fit like exactly in my political views. So if the candidate or the party is moderate, and I don't think there is something that really attacks my political views, I think I can vote for them.
I see. Interesting. Thank you. And Amanda, what do you think about it?
So I'm trying to listen both, and I'm choose the better to my opinion for my city, my country, and I don't know. I think it's this.
Have you ever changed your political views in your life?
Yes, because I think one is better, but I search and talk about other person, and the people show me some, I don't know, provas, and I agree with them, and I change my vote, but I feel very comfortable before, because I see that he made a lot of things in my city, you know.
Yeah, and this is something that everyone should do, right? To look
Yeah.
in for the evidence, the proofs about the actions of politicians. Yeah, very good. Isadora, I can see you are bending. What do you think about it?
Yes, yes, I think everybody should do this. And I think I'm building my political views, but I have things that I don't accept. So I don't know, in this in the elections, it's hard to find someone who really represents all the things that I think is good, but there are politicians that it's totally opposite of my views. So I think unfortunately I have to choose for the opposite. I will never choose this one because of these things. But yeah, I'm building my politics view.
Yeah, I think that's sad actually when we don't see a politician who can represent our views, you know, and we are doing this not because we want something, but because we don't want something. I think
Yes,
that's bad as well.
yes,
Yeah,
I agree.
understand your feeling. And Leticia, what do you think about it? You say that you change, right? You change your politic point of view. And do you think you are good? You are good at changing. You're flexible, right? Do you understand? Oh, I think her internet maybe have dropped it. All right, so maybe while she she might be coming back, let me move on to another question, which is question number 4, right? Am I right? Yeah. Should political parties change their policies to align themselves more with public opinion, or is it the other way around? Should the 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 political parties um, the public opinion change their point of view because of the politics, you know? Is which way is the right one for you? And how does it happen in your country and why? Let me start with Isadora.
It's a hard question. How all the others? um, I don't know, but I think, um, of course, the parties have to have some opinions, not really defined, but some. Um, I don't know. It's not so flexible. They have to have a part of the subjects, but I think they could be opened for the uh, the voters to
Uh-huh.
adapt the things. And
I see.
uh, what the next question? How does it happen in your country?
Mm-hmm.
Mm, yeah, I think nowadays maybe the president is doing this. He uh, decides something, puts on the news, and then if people don't like, he changes the opinion. So maybe nowadays this is happen here.
I
What,
see.
in my opinion, is good, but
Mhm.
but yes.
I see. Thank you for sharing your opinion. That's why you are here. And George, what do you think about it? Do you agree?
Yes, I really agree with her. Uh, the president sometimes tries some things, and if the people like agree, he like he keeps the measures, and if the people does not if the people don't agree, he revoke it, the measures. So I think the political parties in Brazil should have some I don't know, should have a speech. But of course, during the I don't know, the society changes. So in my opinion, it's natural that the political party sometimes changes their speeches too. But I don't like when, for example, a political party is like elected to do something, or for example, a political party or a president is elected to do something, and during his administration, the president suddenly changes everything that he thinks,
I see.
that people like understood he think. And in my opinion, that's really bad because people elect the president and every other candidate to do something to keep their promises. So I don't think that's really good.
Yeah. And what I think, in my opinion, at least, in my opinion, what I think it's bad in Brazilians is that when it comes to politics, we seems that we don't have any memory. Like we not even you don't usually search. And this is something that's quite known out there. But we also don't tend to remember what politics did. You know, I know that life is hard and you have many things you do, and it's hard to like catch up every time with the news about politics and so on. But it's important to have some kind of connection with what's happening with your country because it's your money, it's an investment. A vote is an investment, in my opinion. So I think that okay. And Amanda, what do you think about it?
So it's a hard question, I confess, and I think there are one balance because I think it's very necessary the parties learn about political opinions because
Yeah.
the people live and know what's the better for you and your population. And there are other parties that need themselves make one better, I don't know, lie and something like this. I think, I don't know. Is this?
I see. Okay. Let me move on to another question. I think you're in question number 5, yeah? Do you think politicians are under high pressure during this pandemic? Should they do exactly what the people want them to do in order to solve this scenario? And why? What do you think about it, Amanda?
I think is nowadays there are people
Mm-hmm.
because the people just see what is better for you, and I think it's a little bit dangerous because each person that are your opinion is necessary to respect, and there are people making much more to gain this, and this, I don't know, prejudica, I forgot the name, other,
Eh, oh gosh, it's because it's like
yeah, I forgot it
to
too.
harm. Yeah,
Yeah, and harm another person. It's very complicated because the people fighting a lot and don't result the problem, don't
yeah,
solve the problem.
that's not so good. That's terrible. And let's go to Isadora. What do you think about it?
I think they are of high pressure, under high pressure, because it's a situation that no one passed before this in this in high level. But I don't I think they should choose people to fight about against the pandemic, people specialists. So I think they should hurt a person who knows how to solve this, people who study, people or follow follow examples that it's good, successful, it has good success, because of course they can't herd only population, because there is a different opinions here. So I think they should, have competent people working from them.
Managing people is something that's hard, even harder to do when you are doing this alone. But yeah,
Yes.
I see it. And George, what do you think about it?
I think that's something really new for everybody. Every day there is something new about the disease, about the fight against the pandemic. So they are under like really big pressure every day. And I think they should like work together because we have one enemy in common, that's the virus. And I really think that they are struggling, and we can see because they cannot agree in the measures to fight the pandemic, and that's not good for us. Like Zadora said, uh, sometimes the politicians don't know everything, uh, and they are not supposed to know everything, so they should listen to the experts about this theme. And if they agree with, like, if they work together and agree about the strategies to end the pandemic, to shut down the virus, we can win this war and have our good life back.
Yeah, I see this. This pandemic has been like, oh gosh, it's been hard. It's been hard for everyone, right? And for politics, I think it's been quite harder, in my opinion. I don't know if you guys have seen this or have watched it on the news, but here in Bahia, the the mayor, right? I'm a little bit confused with these names are related to politicians, but I think it's the mayor, right, of the state. He cried during an interview, live on streaming on the TV, and I was like, oh my god, like even him, that of course he's a human being, he can cry, has his emotions, but even him, someone who is, you can see an effort to show like if he were a solid point in which everyone could find support, and so on. Even him can just break down, because it's too much. It's too much. He has a lot of people who have their own companies, and they are trying to prioritize more the companies than the health of the people and so on. In my opinion, at least. And it's been hard for them to manage all these things, but I think it's important. It's important for them to discuss and find a solution, not just to fight. This is not the time to fight. This is not the time to fight. And yeah, I'm sorry for that, but okay. I'm calling the guys back, but let me ask in the meanwhile the question number 6. Yep. When it comes to planning effective solutions, how far should politicians consider their political opinion, including from those with difficult politic views? Can you imagine yourself managing these opinions, like being a politician? Isadora, what do you think about it?
I'm reading the question. 1
All
minute.
right.
When it comes to only hard questions. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's politics, so it's a little bit harsh indeed.
Yes.
Já vou pensar na minha resposta aqui.
Yes.
Aproveitar que ela foi primeiro.
It's hard to be the first. I don't know. I think it's the same that I said before. Like, they could consider public opinions when this is in based opinions from people who studies this, and sorry, I don't know what to say
I see.
anymore about this.
Yeah, that's it. Thank
I
you.
think
That
it's
was
this.
what I was asking for. So I see that the guys are coming back. And so, guys, how was the conversation? I'd like to ask you, Gabriel, what do you think about it? Do you think that politicians are under pressure in this pandemic?
Okay, it's a good conversation. No, sorry. Uh, I forget now. It's a did good. I don't know. I forget to say, but I think it's a good conversation. Okay, about
Yeah.
this subject, and I'm neutral, so I don't say. I don't prefer don't. Uh, say about this question like a political questions. I'm not flexible, like I'm just um neutral, and the I'm the big leader. I'm big leader. I'm oh, I forgot to say in the past. Oh God, I need to say
What?
this. Yeah, but it's a good conversation, and yeah, uh, yeah.
All right, great, thank you. I feel happy that you like it the topic in general. And as I can see, I mean the conversation seemed to be healthy in general. I'd like to ask you, Andrew, do you agree the conversation was great? And do you think that politicians are under pressure during this pandemic?
Yeah, in our role, Gabriel was a leader, so was he did very great. And well, I totally agree that all the politics in the world, is under pressure. All the nationalities and from a lot of countries, all the um, and about the second one, it's very it's very complicated because I don't know if the population really know what they want, or
Yeah, that's the main thing of the subject of today.
yeah, I shared with my roommates, that the politicians that we elect have to have a team, a specialist, and healthy and economic and infrastructure, so because sometimes the people really don't know, about the real thing, about the, how can I say, the root, the
Mhm.
structure. So it's very hard to question.
Yeah, and
Good
maybe
one, good one.
having real experts in these groups, in these teams, could help somehow them, right? So just saying,
Yeah,
I was as I agree as I was talking to the guys in the room, like everyone is under pressure now, and even the mayor of Bahia, he cried in an interview, like he's streaming. I was like impressed by this. I was like really impacted because I know that he's a human being. He can cry. He can have his own emotions. But even in this moment when he's trying hard to show like he's there for the people, he's trying to help them. He can even break down because he's under high pressure. And yeah, that's something that happens a lot. And I would like to ask to Georgie, as it was one of your first times, what do you think about the conversation and the topic and so on? I think you like it, right? You like to talk about it.
I like it because everybody respected the other views, and I really like the theme. I think it's very, I don't know, that's the thing that we are living every day. So
Yeah.
what was the question about the
The subject, did you like the subject in the question, so on?
yes, I really like them, and I think people should like talk more about it. There is nothing wrong about talking about politics, and if you respect the other way, the
I
other
see.
people, it's really good.
Great. Thank you for that. And just the last one, I'd like to ask to Thailand, how was the conversation for you? Did you like the subject? Oh, I think something happened with his internet. All right, I'd like to ask Leticia, what do you think about the conversation? Did you like?
I am listening now.
Did you like the conversation? Was good?
Yes,
Yes?
yes,
Your first time here, right?
yes. My
And
first time.
the topic was good? the subject about politics was good?
Yes.
Yes? All right, thank you. And I hope that you enjoy and keep coming. You are going to see a great improvement in your English skills, believe me. So
Sure.
guys, we are going to have Italian right now. So I've been a little bit pressured to finish this meeting. So I really appreciate your presence here. I hope you have enjoyed it too. If something happened, it might have bothered you, or even if you have a suggestion in general, please answer the feedback you're going to receive on your email. You can give me just a grade. You don't need to put your name if you don't want to. You don't need to put a comment. You can give me just a grade. Remember my name, right? Vito, my name. And follow us. And we have many social medias and join our Telegram group because there we post the subject of the meeting like half an hour before. Share with your friends and so on, and check out our courses that we have courses for those in the beginning of your English learning, or if you are in the advanced level, you have courses that fit to you also. So I think that's all. Please answer the feedback, and as we are in the middle of a pandemic, um, it's not enough to remember that. Please mask up, wash your hand as much as you can, and keep social distancing. All right. So